Hey everybody, this is Ryan. We are going to go over the verse for all the small things. It looks like this. All the small things, truth care, truth brings. There's a lot of great benefits to learning this riff. We've got the power chords, we've got some percussive right hand stuff, and a really cool strum pattern to know. So let's go over the chords to start with. If you watched the intro video, you know that this is a C power chord. So we have 3, 5, 5, and we're muting the low E string. We're also muting the B and the high E. Then we have our G power chord, which we also learned in the previous video. So we have 3, 5, 5, and then we have these dead strings here. Then we move down to the F chord. So it's 1, 3, 3. We're still muting the bottom 3 strings. And then we go back up to the G. And then we go back to C. The biggest thing that we're going to get out of this riff is going to be the right hand. So it looks like this. Now in the recording, the guitars are just doing this. And obviously that sounds great in that context. In music therapy context, I like to incorporate elements of percussion into the session to make the guitar feel more groovy because it's just me. So to do that, we are going to do 2 palm mutes where we're taking the palm of our hand and we're resting it on the bridge of the guitar right here. And then we're pretending to hold a pick and strike through the strings. After that, then you can either do a light strum like that, or if you want to add a little bit more percussive variety, you can also take your hand, lift, and do another palm mute, but this time lift off the bridge and then do the palm mute like this. Try it with me. That's a palm mute, but it also adds the percussive element of you kind of lightly hitting the bridge of your guitar. So that sounds like this. Versus. Both are fine. Do whatever you prefer. So let's take this first bar and let's use it to just practice the strum pattern. You'll notice that at the end, we also have a little... Anytime you do any sort of chord change when the beats per minute are very fast, go ahead and give yourself some extra dead notes. So that way you can switch to the chord and it not feel like... Instead, now it sounds like this. It just fills in the space a little bit. So let's practice the first bar very slowly, like that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. Great. Now let's do that again, but this time let's try to go from C to G. Here we go. Oops. To G. Back to C. To G. To C. Great. Now let's go from G to F. So now we have... Go ahead and join me on the G. Here. F. Back to G. One more time. End on the F. So this was the tutorial for the intro for all the small things, and I'll catch you on the practice video.